Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have an Alexander Farm public match for you, but before we get into that, thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support, go to the link in the description where you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. Server pop today is 290 right now. It's about 10 o'clock Eastern time on December 19th. The first day these new maps that came out. Imbalance is 2 towards the Union side. The Confederates have 11 artillery guys, while the Union also has 11, so that imbalance infantry-wise is 2 towards the Union. Your officers for today, CSA side, you got Willie Pete, Patriotic Rebel. I can't get Hard Bandit, .gg, Halo, but Mary, and then artillery you got Zolfi and Total, and then on the Union side you got It Only Smells, Foot, Arthur Salem, A Random, and then for the artillery you got Drax and Phoenix. So, let's get in the round. Oops. Forgot to turn this on. We were recording the intro little map overview before the round started, since only one server is up right now. So this is based on the Railroad Cut Conquest and Contention map. You'll see the little baseball field here. It's kind of hard to tell with the snow and everything. However, if we zoom over here, despite it being out of bounds, you do have the Railroad Cut in all of its snow glory. So anyways, point of contention is back. CSA artillery is on both sides of it. The width of this map is not that big. CSA holding here is basically on the edge of out of bounds, and they're trying to use this flank. You have Union artillery in the distance with the Union spawning in further behind. CSA spawn, it's somewhere over in the woods right there in the center of that screen. Obviously, it's going to be harder to tell where things are in the snow, but that makes it all the more magical. So, CSA mostly holding on this edge of the map. The other edge of the map is that snake fence kind of in the center of your screen. CSA is holding out in the wood line about as far as you can go. Not a lot of CSA on this side, and it's a little surprising. Union could push up or this way, and they got a lot of snake fences that they can use for cover, and there's not a lot of CSA, so they can push up through here and cap the point and kind of hold it like this on the CSA. That could also draw CSA in and bring everyone's tickets down. However, there's mostly a shootout happening on this side, and the rest of the Union wants to try to push along the CSA defensive line. We got Arthur Salem over here. Oh, you can see they're right on the edge, a lot of bounds.
Please do not stand.
Oh my god, it's just piles upon piles of men right here.
Men, we love men, guys. We love men.
Don't get too excited over there.
And so, overall, it's just a sit in a shootout for now. Anyways, CSA not really holding a point. I mean, CSA has a great defensive spot here. It's normally hard for Union to charge that out, even in the Railroad Cut Conquest Contention map. The few times that does happen, it's going to be very hard, and it's especially hard when CSA is basically concentrated on your force that's been sitting here now for a few minutes. So, I do think Union needs to apply pressure on this side of the CSA. You can cap point, it's early enough in the match, and the ticket disparity or difference between each team is not that big. So I do think Union needs to start putting some pressure. And it looks like they're starting to inch their way down here, whether it be to avoid artillery. But Foot and It's Only Smells is pushing down the side right now. Looks like you can actually go in this woods a little bit of a ways. I was briefly looking at this map earlier when I made the what was it, update video for this wonderful update we've got.
To my left.
But CSA fell back instantly. The moment Union pushed up, CSA has fallen back. So they're going to take great advantage of this, and they're going to get some nice RD kills as well. So I like this significant from these two Union companies, or half the team.
Ah, shit.
I shot you. You killed me. No ground. Kill them all. Keep moving. All right, pull back.
So they're gonna wipe that artillery. Not a whole lot there, but you know, every kill matters, and it can all add up in the end. Tickets are still fairly even on both sides. It looks like CSA has already moved back over here and taken the snake fence. making it a little more difficult for Union to push up there if they want, but it spreads CSA out a little more, at least on the CSA left, which is the far side over there. Union, outside of a few guys who have decided to sit and skirmish, are starting to pull back towards the center. Maybe they're going to reinforce their friendlies on this front. And both sides are falling at a similar rate. So it's interesting. We don't know the ticket imbalance. We know it's heavily favored to the attackers, though. The devs on day 2 say they want to up the defender ticket amount. And I'm recording this on day 1. So Union's pushing down this little road here. Hillary not hitting the line, shooting through.
Keep going, guys. Keep going.
Through the gap.
Oh my god.
And we're getting a lot of killers, so one of these Union companies sneaking kind of in the center here. Snake fence destruction, as we can see. That's actually really nice to see. Really nice to see. But Arthur Salem's going to take his guys, go straight in there, play aggressive.
Stay here. Everybody else charge the road. Flag stay here. Everybody else charge down the road. Let's
And they're going to go
Push,
straight in.
push,
CSA
push
are
down this
moving
road,
a
y'all.
lot
Charge them. Let's get
to try to outflank Union, who's positioned themselves in the snake fence in the distance. But Arthur Salem's about to hit these guys on the side.
Is it not fucking working?
You're not hitting this bitch.
Keep going. Keep going, y'all. Let's go, Union. Don't let him pick up this goddamn flag. Don't let him pick it up. Stop. Keep going, y'all.
And so Arthur Salem, and I think another company is in there as well. It's a lot of Union guys. They push through and wipe that. CSA is now down almost to engage. Union has taken about a fourth of a morale stage lead. And CSA is kind of completely cut off. That's why you have Willie Pete starting to retreat. Some CSA are going straight at Union because Union's charging at them.
Come here, boy.
Graham, you need to run. Graham, turn around and run. Graham, turn around and run. Run down the road. Keep going.
And CSA is going to overwhelm that because eventually these Union guys were charging the whole CSA team, and Union tickets dropped somehow. CSA do hit engaged first, though. I mean, I kind of don't understand. Obviously, visibility is terrible.
Saved Christmas. Form up on the line. Face the
I don't know why
UK.
those guys didn't go in. I don't know if Arthur communicated that he was in trouble or that, hey, we're charging. I mean,
Are they? Oh my god, really? Can you help? Oh, you're just watching him kill me, you fucking monkeys! Holy shit! Help me! Help! I could have been killed! Alright, cancel reloads and pull it back, guys. Let's go. Cancel your reloads and about face.
I want a present.
Let's go, guys. Clearly this isn't safe, so we gotta keep going.
so Arthur is communicating in chat about the predicament that he is, and the rest of the Union team just kind of sat back and watched it happen and just kept shooting CSA. And the ticket margin has closed. Again, even though we saw Union up by a fourth of a stage, but CSA did to Union what Union just did to CSA.
Alright, boys.
Alright. First Texas on me. First Texas on me. First Texas on me.
So, CSA still in a great spot despite that. I think that's a little poor play on Union's part. But CSA is now kind of falling back to a nice defensive line here. I think if they have a little hill here and they can fall back and use it, definitely you see you can't see the Union from this viewpoint. So that's why they're holding in these nice little spots here. They also have a tree and a rock that they can use as cover. Looking over here, it looks like CSA is just sitting back and reforming for now. And now that side is wide open for Union if they want to take it, but it doesn't seem like Union is too excited to go that way. Union do drop to engage.
What does the flag do? I set him to engage with that shell.
Half that ramrod has snow on it.
I think I just lose a shell.
That's weird.
The flag don't do anything. It does spread the joy of Christmas.
You just lost a shell?
Yeah.
Guys, there's an enemy coming.
Pick it up. Oh,
I can't pick
He's
up
got a candy
I
cane.
can't.
Candy cane fight. Candy cane fight. Oh, I don't know how to aim this.
Okay, I win. Wait. Grab a candy cane. There's more presents
don't
on the
have a
ground.
candy
Grab a
cane.
candy cane.
I got a candy cane. It's just not colored green. He got so mad.
I didn't do
It was like, grab a candy cane.
Fuck, I do still have my sludge ramp.
So, Union, at least Arthur Salem's guys, they're reforming back in the center here. I have a couple CSA guys back here. Union's got a little bit of a trek. And Union artillery is still trying to roll guns. Are they trying to break through the fence?
Oh, hey, hold up. Now it is.
They did it.
Apparently you gotta hit that right, just right.
That clearly was not their first shot.
Nice. Look at this shit.
So, Union respawns pushing in. You have some CSA looking to maybe outflank Union potentially. Bandit taking his guys that way, going around for a little scenic drive. But CSA's playing this smart. They're sitting back and trying to avoid ticket loss. But clearly that ain't working. CSA's down a third of a stage right now. I think the only way, at least in the day one release of these maps, the only way that CSA is going to be able to win is if Union cap too early and CSA can regain some tickets. Which is what we kind of saw in the previous round on the Confederate encampment, which that video should be out by now.
Brother, friendlies are here.
Should be released yesterday, if I planned these things out correctly.
Here they come. Shut up. You schizo-looking motherfucker.
But that was a
There's
good
friendlies
fight.
to my left.
I'd recommend watching that one. It's like the defenders need almost a whole morale stage increase to make the maps more even. Halo but Mary is positioning guys to get his flank on Union. These two Union companies have been very conservative in their actions. You don't want to charge up and lose those flags. And I mean, the sitting and shooting has worked. CSA tickets are down. And also CSA, at least on this side, has kind of been bullied around. Union's pushed up. And it looks like most of the Union team is here. Some charging center. But it wasn't a whole lot.
Ready. Fire.
So, I mean, Union's kind of playing bully ball in a sense. It's doing decent. So CSA falling back in the center. I mean, they have to avoid dying. That's a tall task to ask. So they fell back to a nice little spot here. Nice little defilade. And CSA on this front falling back.
I want a fucking candy cane. Where the fuck are the candy canes?
Yeah, not yet.
So, in a matter of minutes, CSA is about to drop taking losses. One CSA company is all the way up there for who knows why. And then the other one of the companies is their guys who probably told to retreat. Maybe not, because they're just sitting up here taking shots. And, I mean, you can't die. But CSA really needs to turtle. They need to force Union to cap that point. You got to force Union to be patient. That's why ticket balancing is very important on these maps. What are we? We're dropping players. I mean, it's 10 o'clock at night on a Thursday night. Oh my goodness. Perspective is everything, my friends. CSA is about to drop taking losses. That's a thing to miss. Yeah, it's like that's the unfortunate thing that happens with spectating these matches sometimes. You know, you're spectating, you're watching, and it's such big battlefields, which is great about this map pack. It's big maps. And there's a lot of different things that can happen in different areas. Unfortunately, you missed some things, which we missed a charge. Especially funny since nothing had really happened up until that point. That's a nice part about more traditional sports is it's a lot smaller. There's not as much stuff going on. maybe we'll get a day where we can, with ease, have numerous spectator cameras. But that's a future idea, long in the future. So, a lot of CSA guys up here. It's mostly because that one company, I think it's Bandit. Hey, he just died. Oh, no, he didn't. But Bandit has the guys in this little long barn shack looking thing. And Union still rolling the guns up.
Yeah, it's probably the worst part about the snow right now. It makes it a little bit harder to spot stuff, I guess.
It depends. It can be harder, but it's also easier. It's like fully.
I know it's a lot easier on Burnside.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, if only they had a third man to turn this gun. We're gonna have to stop. Got a couple Union Rambos, or more like guys coming in on main spawn. Why are the presents spawning here? Are they just gonna stay on the top of this barn for the rest of the match? Anyways. Couple out-of-line kills. That's going to bring both sides down. Nothing great for either team. It's going to hurt the defenders a lot more, as they have less tickets overall. So it's going to be a higher percentage, even if it's slightly higher. So, who do we got here? It's Only Smells moving in to stop. We're going to try to stop this company. This is going to be a great chance for some tickets.
Come here now.
Hearing that makes me want to watch Glory again. I haven't seen them move in a long time.
Clear the barn. John,
Great
my
movie.
fault. Oh, I'm so sorry.
So, oh my goodness, Bandit's even further. I thought he just got wiped, but he's still alive. Harassing the artillery.
Back it up off the
And he's going to retreat right in the
Stay right
Union
here on
line.
this line.
Oh, no, he's not. I thought he was going further. So only one Union company is forward. Union's almost down to taking losses. This match is still decently close, even though Union still has the advantage. A couple more Union guys are moving in to kill those guys there. Oh, and Arthur Sam's going to wipe Bandit off the face of the earth.
In the back to start sprinting, okay? Everybody charge. Full charge down this line. Let's go.
Sprint, 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 sprint.
Oh, Bandit even got a flag
charge,
up here.
Guys. Charge. Everybody charge. What's ahead of us? Ahead of us.
Huzzah!
Press T, guys. Press T.
Okay, that flag should not be alive right now.
Don't let him get away. How does this happen? How can that even happen? Oh, there we go.
Good shot, Longbeard.
We got him. We killed him.
So, Union charging into each other right now. Might have been a team kill or two. And any second now, Union will drop the taking losses, but they're up by a third of a morale stage.
I'm glad we checked to see who y'all were.
Where you want to go, Krampus?
Give him hell, Artie. Trying to get back on top of the hill.
So, a couple more Rambos up there, but that's pretty much going to be it. It's looking to be a half morale stage difference right now, as the map kind of progresses here. With stake fence being... No, I think that's a natural opening in the stake fence. I just hear front loader. I swear I heard it. So, Union, they're spending a lot of time back there, now starting to move back up to reinforce the friendlies who have stayed there. CSA not really pushing them out, although they're starting to box them in again. Not a whole lot of Union there, but Union is about to get reinforced by a significant number. Willie Pete going around. And some more CSA here as well, where we've seen them traditionally in this match. So, one more charge or so, and we'll probably see CSA drop to breaking. Only a minute or so until Union drop to taking losses, which, unless Union cap the point before CSA hits breaking, CSA probably is not going to win this game. It's really hard in this game to come back from a half morale stage deficit. Which, why did the present team spawning on artillery?
Stealing my balls
Fire to hoe, look out! Fire to hoe, look out!
Presents are like only spawning over one company at a time. I don't know if it's random, but oh, it's back loader. Ah, not front loader, it's the back loader. And so, oh, this is risky. CSA going in. 3 guys, they're gonna die. Only 3 of them winning. Union does drop the taken loss. It's a 3-4 from morale stage difference.
Our teammates are the eggs.
Halo but Mary pushed his guys a little further forward. They have to cover the bushes, which imagine what this is going to be like in the summer when the trees and you know, it's wild. I talk about me being so excited for snow for like a month, and now we're here and I'm talking about what maps are going to look like in the summer. But this is a new map, so any second now we're going to see CSA drop the braking. They're very close. In a matter of a few minutes, this ticket gap has grown immensely, and it's about to grow even more as the artillery for CSA is charging Union. So, great wipe there. Most CSA is trying to entrench themselves in this corner, moving themselves away from the point when they're about to hit braking, when Union can cap and win. They're still kind of close to it. Some CSA pushing up, getting closer, using that stake fence on the right side of your screen. But Union can start turning their attention to the point. CSA's already gunning it back. They're doing a little pacer test here. Some CSA charging in out of line. Actually, that's just artillery. A lot of Union moving in. CSA is on point, which is right there. I don't know how big it is. And there they go.
On this line, do not move past this line, gentlemen. Do not move past this line. Hold here, hold here.
CSA still not moving out of their entrenched spots. Some of these moves should be instantaneous. Maybe they're like, oh, we have the point fully capped, we're fine. But here they come. Maybe they're just spending a second to organize their guys. Union does not. They're not really moving towards the point either. Arthur's pushing up his guys.
Spread out on this fence line. Spread out on this fence. Spread out on this fence.
But the problem for CSA is outside of the snake fence there's no really good place to hold for the point. But we don't know the map boundaries or the point boundaries. So this could be on the point for all we know. The point is starting to go in Union's favor though. And some more CSA are starting to push up to that snake fence position that I just mentioned. And CSA's taking it back as they are charging in.
Boys, coming up on left side. Once we
Union,
load and
looks like they're
shift
going
and
to charge
left,
in
we have
now.
enemies that are charging us, okay? Shift and left, y'all. Shift and left,
And
shift
more
and left.
CSA
Hold this
starting to
position.
trickle
Get in melee
forward.
mode. Listen up. Hold your fire. Get in melee mode and shift and left. We are being charged. Hold these retards up. Hold them up, y'all. Hold them up. Get up on this corner. Get up
And
on this
both
corner.
sides
Come on,
collapsing here on point now. Presents flying down from the sky. They look very glitchy flying down. And CSA at least winning the point for now. No one has downed flags yet. There's a lot of Union on the left side of your screen that are just sitting and shooting or not engaged in this charge, which is why CSA's, why are those presents having a heart attack?
We have enough dudes to keep spawning. Stay in the back of the bus, Krabbit. Everybody, if you just spawned in, get your bayonet and charge.
But CSA, 2/3 of the way through breaking now.
Kill their fucking flag bearer. Kill their flag bearer. He's done. He's done. He's done. He's done.
And Union starting to overtake this, especially since their company that was sitting and shooting over there are now pushing up and flanking the CSA line.
Hey, follow me, guys. Follow me.
Up and over.
Why are you running?
Over here.
He just told his guys to follow him away from the point when they have a beautiful flank here. Most of the guys didn't listen and they're continuing to push up here. Point still in CSA hands.
Keep killing, keep killing, keep killing.
And Union starting to prevail. CSA still has a flag of the fight. They have their main respawns trying to gun it over here. A little far away, though. A lot of candy canes on screen.
Pick up the flag. Get this flag up.
And CSA hits last stand, so they can't spawn back in. Union has won this match by over on morale stage.
Flags, get behind the rocks even further back here.
Okay.
Just in case
Good
you got
luck,
any
don't
more
look at Matt,
respawns
get into the
coming.
fight. Go, go. There are no more reasons.
I don't know if you heard what they say. Someone was telling the flags to get back, but they can't respawn anyone anymore. You know. War of Rights is a complex game, especially the skirmish mode, so it's very reasonable to not know everything. And hopefully War of Rights tutorials and whatnot can assist with that. But Union forming a great defensive line here. CSA just trickling up trying, but Union kind of on top of a really nice position.
Let's charge.
And with that being said, that is going to be the end of the round, question mark. And a lot of CSA were just moving in that second, so I was a little unsure, but looks like Union's going to take it. So, good win there from Union. They played it pretty simply. They tried to hit CSA left and right at the same time. That's a little creepy. That guy's face was really close to the front of that guy's face is a little... Anyways, Union hit the left and right. They weren't hitting on the right, so they pushed their whole team up the left, and they just kind of sat and held there. They were able to get a good ticket drain on the CSA, whether it be charging up the center or just a shootout on Union left, CSA right. And they just dwindled down CSA tickets and eventually just charged in and won the day. It was pretty simple. And I'm intrigued to see how this map will change. It'll probably get a lot more close. Maybe not as many sitting and shooting if the defense tickets are higher. But regardless, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to support the channel more. We have a Patreon where you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. And advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. Besides that, though, we have a lot of other links in the description, like our Discord. But anyways, I appreciate you all, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night.